In the world of automotive content, few creators have shaped a niche as strongly as the man behind a widely followed garage-based restoration series. What began as casual recordings of abandoned vehicles being coaxed back to life has grown into a global audience fascinated by practical mechanics, humor-filled narration, and real-world problem-solving. The story of Derek Bieri reflects not just internet fame, but a deeper return to hands-on craftsmanship. From rural roots to online recognition, his journey shows how authenticity and skill can transform forgotten machines into running, driving symbols of persistence and ingenuity. Early life and mechanical foundations. Derek Bieri was born in the mid-1980s in rural North Dakota, where long winters and isolated living conditions shaped a practical mindset. Growing up on a farm, he was surrounded by machinery that constantly needed repair. Instead of relying on outside help, his family depended on in-house knowledge to keep equipment working. His father and grandfather played a key role in teaching him mechanical awareness, showing him how to listen to engines, interpret vibrations, and understand mechanical failure through instinct. These early lessons formed the foundation of his lifelong relationship with vehicles. Career before online fame. Before entering the digital world, Derek's professional path moved through traditional automotive work and later into business leadership roles. He gained experience in parts distribution, retail management, and executive-level operations. While financially stable, the corporate environment gradually began to feel disconnected from his hands-on roots. The contrast between office life and mechanical work became increasingly difficult to ignore. Over time, he realized that his passion was not in spreadsheets or meetings, but in solving mechanical problems directly. This internal conflict eventually became the catalyst for a major life shift. The first garage recordings. In 2017, Derek made a pivotal decision that would redefine his future. Using a basic smartphone mounted in his garage, he recorded his first attempt at reviving an abandoned vehicle. There were no scripts, no production crew, and no editing effects, just raw footage of problem solving in real time. The video showed him diagnosing issues, testing components, and attempting to start a long-dead engine using simple tools. Although initial views were modest, the authenticity of the content quickly resonated with viewers who appreciated its honesty and practical value. Growth of a practical automotive community. As more videos followed, the audience began to grow steadily. The format remained consistent. Find a neglected vehicle, inspect its condition, diagnose mechanical faults, and attempt to bring it back to life. Derek's approach stood out because it focused on affordability and realism rather than perfection. He often used temporary fixes, basic wiring solutions, fuel improvisation, and salvaged parts to get engines running before refining them later. This practical mindset encouraged viewers to attempt similar projects in their own garages, building a community centered on learning through doing. Content style and signature approach. A defining feature of Derek's work is his storytelling style. Each video blends technical explanation with humor, making complex mechanical issues feel approachable. Instead of polished production, the content embraces imperfection, often highlighting mistakes, unexpected failures, and creative problem-solving. Videos typically follow a structured flow: initial discovery, inspection, repair attempts, startup testing, and road evaluation. Despite their long duration, the episodes maintain viewer engagement by combining education with entertainment, creating a sense of companionship between creator and audience inside the garage environment. Notable builds and memorable projects. Over time, several standout vehicles became symbolic of the series' identity. Among them was a restored early 1970s muscle car known for its resilience during long-distance drag and drive events. Other memorable projects included a classic full-size sedan revived after years of storage, a heavy-duty pickup equipped with a large displacement engine, and a forgotten European sports car rediscovered after decades. Each build demonstrated not only mechanical expertise, but also strategic decision-making in selecting vehicles with strong character and storytelling potential. Expansion into television and events. As online popularity grew, Derek's work expanded beyond digital platforms into televised automotive programming. A documentary-style series began showcasing similar restoration projects in rural environments, highlighting vehicles abandoned for decades and returning them to operational condition. This expansion increased his workload significantly, but it also broadened his audience. He also became a recognizable figure at automotive gatherings and racing, events where he participated in demonstrations, discussions, and community interactions centered around practical restoration and performance driving. Influence and industry recognition. With rising visibility, Derek became involved with performance parts manufacturers, automotive builders, and racing communities. His input was valued not just as entertainment, but as practical mechanical insight. He was invited to collaborate on projects, evaluate builds, and participate in competitive driving events. Within enthusiast circles, his reputation grew as someone who bridged the gap between backyard mechanics and professional-level fabrication. His influence encouraged a wider appreciation for budget-friendly restoration techniques that still prioritize safety, function, and creativity. Conclusion: the journey from rural garage repairs to global recognition illustrates a story rooted in authenticity, persistence, and mechanical curiosity. Derek Bieri's work demonstrates that meaningful innovation does not always require advanced tools or large budgets. Sometimes it only requires patience, experience, and a willingness to try. His impact extends beyond entertainment, inspiring countless individuals to pick up tools and revive machines they once thought were beyond saving. In an era dominated by polished digital content, his approach stands out as a reminder that real skill is built in the garage, one repair at a time.